Hello, I'm James Whittington-Phillips, and this is week 1 of my VDR. So, starting off this week, I've started off with some yoga. What this helped me to do is it's helped open my, generally open my body and get me in the right, gets me in a frame of mind ready, and it also helped me in preparing for a lesson. So, as I did this for like 20 minutes before the lesson, and just help me relax the vocal muscles in order to help me with projection, as well as help me just relax and not in a way damage the voice. Then moving on this week, I'd done some resonance work. So the reason why I did this for about 20 minutes, just running my lines with a deeper. The reason why I did this was to allow myself to find a lower register in my voice, as naturally I have a higher pitched voice, and what I needed for my character, especially in Macanao, is a lower voice, especially as an older character, just much more authoritative man. So, and then it's kind of like I need to find the look, but also one of the challenges I'm going to face and what I'm going to work on, especially with resonance work over the coming weeks, is to look at a lower resonance, but also play with the tone. Again, this week we did some qigong, which actually helped in just making sure I'm using my breath properly, and generally, along with yoga, has helped me with my breath work. Next week I did start off doing some accent work, working on my general American accent, which I need to continuously practice in order to get my pronunciation and diction correct. So practicing what different words that I find, trying to practice what different words that I find challenging, and getting it into my muscle memory of how I need to do and how I need to pronounce and the pronunciation of those words. Overall, the activities I've done this week have helped me in a great deal, as the yoga has helps me to get into a relaxed point, it helps me to focus in on the task at hand, and it also helps me in utilizing my breath, especially when it comes to projecting out, and it also helps in controlling my breath and using my breath when I'm saying lines and when I'm in character, trying to making sure that I can project to the back of the auditorium, theatre, or wherever it is I'm performing. Another thing, in terms of the resonance work, it's a good start. It's starting to help me sort of explore the different registers and how using the different resonators in the body give me a good idea of how the different resonators in the body work, and how that gives me the opportunity to explore with different tones of voice, so talking like this, but not so much just talking in a joke manner, not just talking in a joking manner, while deepening your voice, sounding like you're just taking the piss out of someone. More so, you're actually deepening your voice, using the resonance and finding a lower resonance, especially when you're doing an American accent. It also helps as well. So when I'm doing my general American accent, I can also find a lower register, which not only adds to the character, helps distinguish me from the character, as well as I have a naturally high voice, which is something that isn't really going to work for the character. So moving forward, that is something I'm going to practice weekly in order to try and deepen the voice and find a lower register for him. I think moving forward, I want to keep up doing the yoga stuffs, as well as some qigong, as well as heavily focusing on stuff like accent work, and making sure, and also working on my diction, meaning that I will, over the course of the next few weeks, work on spend stuff like 20 minutes on tongue twisters, and 10 minutes just 10 minutes just also just doing some general breath work as well, which is something I'm looking forward to, and what I really want to do, because I know it's going to help me relax and and it also helps keep my voice in full running order going forward. And that concludes VDR 1 of this course. Thank you.